Hi there, Aletheia Church family. I imagine that, like me, you are experiencing the effects of inflation in your finances, in your family budget, and like me, you're having to get creative with how you spend finances. I mean, gas is more expensive, groceries are significantly more expensive due to supply chain issues and the war in Ukraine. And I think two things can happen in moments of scarcity like this. One is we can become fearful, and the second is that we can close our hands, that we can become less generous. And I want to share with you a scripture that has helped me activate my faith in this time of scarcity, and I hope it activates your faith as well. In my personal devotional time, I've been working my way through the book of Deuteronomy, and I came across this verse that has stuck with me and has so helped me in this moment. Deuteronomy 8 verse 3 through 4 says this: "And he humbled you and let you hunger and fed you with manna, which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you know that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. Your clothing did not wear out on you, and your foot did not swell these 40 years." The book of Deuteronomy is a series of sermons from Moses to the generation of Israelites in the wilderness as they're getting ready to go into the promised land. So Moses is recounting the journey thus far. And in that first verse, verse 3, he says three combined things that are fascinating. He said, first, God humbled you, and he let you hunger. He let the Israelites experience the scarcity of the wilderness. But third, and combined at the same time, he fed you with manna. And manna was this obviously miraculous provision, this honey-like wafer that God just sent from heaven, and it would show up on the ground 6 days a week, and that's what they lived on. And why did he do it? Why were these three things combined? That God let them experience the scarcity of the wilderness and feed them with manna at the same time. Why did God orchestrate it like that? He continues, that the Lord might make you know that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. Why did he do it? To bring them into an experiential knowing that God was their provider, that God was the one on whom they could depend, that God was the one who not only made them survive, but thrive in the wilderness. Moments of scarcity present an opportunity to bring us into an experiential knowing of God's sustaining provision in our life. Not only provision, but our very existence depends on him, and that is a good thing. Moments in my life where I've got a little more financial margin, where money is not that much of a concern, where inflation is not a thing. I might know my dependence upon God intellectually, but in moments of scarcity, when God comes through, I'm brought into an experiential knowing of that fact. And it's not just provision like, oh, he's going to give you just enough. It is manna-like provision. Manna was something that was miraculous, unexpected, and they didn't know where it came from. Here's what I believe. In this moment of scarcity, as we activate our faith, and rather than give into fear or into a lack of generosity, as we plant ourselves in dependence upon God, he is going to bring us into an experiential knowing of his manna-like provision. You might think to yourself, I don't know where this money is going to come from, where the provision for this particular need is going to come from. I believe God is going to show up in extraordinary ways, and that when you see his provision, you are going to know that you know that you know that he is good, that he provides, and that he is going to bless you right in the middle of this moment of scarcity. I hope that encourages you today, and you can take that word of faith into the weeks and the months ahead in this moment of scarcity, that we will see the manna-like blessing and provision of God in our lives. God bless you.